Yo, what's up, everybody? It is your boy Stampede, and these are relatively my predictions for Elimination Chamber 2023. So just to catch everybody up, the match card as it stands, we have Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns for the Universal WWE Undisputed Championship. We have the Women's Raw Championship Elimination Chamber. That's Asuka, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez. You know, when you do these things at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, it's probably not a good idea. So, Raquel, I apologize. And we've got Nikki Cross, Natalya, and Carmella. I'm just going to get this out of the way. Something tells me Natalya and Carmella are not going to be the ones to win. I'm just going to get that out of the way. And then we have the United States Championship Elimination Chamber with Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano. Thank God he's back. Wrestling, not just doing goofy, stupid shit. Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. And then we have the two beefy men slapping man meat, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. And then we have hubby wifey, Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. So, let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. No, we're gonna work the other way. We're going to start with Edge and Beth versus Finn Balor and Rhea. I hope and I feel they're going to give the win over to Edge and Beth Phoenix. However, this is the WWE. Anything's possible. So I feel that they just might give it to Finn and Rhea, only because they are trying to get Judgment Day to be such a dominant, you know. And who's to say that like Dominic and Damian Priest don't come out? I mean, Damian Priest is in the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship earlier on in the match, or earlier on in the night. But who is to say he doesn't pull double duty and come back out? You know. But yeah, I hope they give it to Edge and Beth, but I feel they just might pull a swerve on us and throw it to Judgment Day, have some interference come out. Maybe, just maybe, you know, Edge and Beth are getting outnumbered, so, you know, someone else comes out to help. I don't know who else would, but I'm just saying, like, shit, it could even be Kevin Owens. But that's something we'll talk about here in a bit. Moving on. Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar does not need another win. Brock Lesnar does not need another win, whereas Bobby Lashley needs to go over. There's no two ways about it. There's no Bobby Lashley needs to go over Brock Lesnar here to become the new monster. Yeah, Brock Lesnar does not need the win at all, plain and simple. As far as the United States chamber, I would love to see. To be honest with you, if they don't keep it on Theory, I would love to see Bronson Reed take it, just so they can get behind him or Montez Ford. In all honesty, them two, I would love to see them strap the fucking rocket to their back and shoot them up. Especially with Montez Ford being kind of solo for the most part right now. Not solo, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be great. Seth Rollins is going to be a treat, as he always is, with his cackling. I'm hoping to see some form of some high flying. Not necessarily like over-the-top high-flying like Luchador, but I do want to see some high risk. I do want to see, because it's Elimination Chamber. You know, these people that are in the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship, I don't picture none of them as the type of person to go up and pull the RVD stunt from the center of the cage. I don't see any of them pulling the Morrison stunts. You know, so we'll see. I'm hoping that we do, but we'll see. The women's chamber, I pray to God, whatever God is listening that exists, I pray to thee that you give the fucking title to Liv Morgan and actually do something with her. They're not gonna. They're gonna probably fuck around and go give it to fucking Asuka. I'm hoping that's the other alternative. You know, Asuka would be a great alternative to Liv Morgan. I personally would love to see them get behind Liv Morgan. But, you know, things happen. But I know for a fact, Nikki Cross, given the fact that she's going more towards the deranged character again, she's going to be setting up a few spots in here, and it's going to be fantastic. Carmella and Natalya, I feel like that's just cannon fodder, more or less. Like, they're just going to get ran over, tossed around, beat up, probably beat the... I think it's going to be Carmella first, then Natalya. As far as eliminated, they might just swerve everybody, and Raquel might just get knocked out first. I hope not. I hope that we see a huge performance from her. She's been on one hell of a streak lately, and I would love to see her continue to rock hard. But getting down to it, if we're going to be honest, I've already stated, I feel they're going to keep it on Roman Reigns. I don't feel they're gonna. I feel they should. I feel they should keep it on Roman Reigns. Like I stated in the other episode, give it that, you know, 4 years, 5 years, 6 year reign. You know, let him break that record. And then let somebody beat him. But I think it's going to come down to a few things. One, I think Jay's going to come back, and he's going to wise up, and he's going to help out Sammy. But then you still have Roman, Solo, and Jimmy. And then, of course, Paul's going to pull his distraction maneuvers, as he always does, his manipulation. You know, so I feel like someone's going to have to come out to save them, and who else better than Kevin Owens, right? So here's what I'm picturing then. They're going to have, so it's going to be Sammy, it's going to be the Tribal Chief. They're going to be having, you know, Roman's going to beat the fucking piss out of him. But it's Sammy. Sami Zayn can take a lot of beating. He can take a lot and keep coming. That being said, it's still Roman. You know, this is, like I said, we should let him have it for years. But it would also be a huge pop and feel-good moment for him to take it in Montreal. Well, they're not in Montreal, but in Canada. You know what I mean? That being said, could you imagine Sami Zayn wins the title, but gives it back Like, think about that. Like if he figures out a way to be able to get his way back into the bloodline, but still taking the win. Something to think about. Anyway, that is Stampede's predictions for Elimination Chamber 2023. Make sure that you guys watch it. It is coming Saturday night. Tonight, as of recording, I should say. Make sure that you guys share this around. Make sure that you guys tune in, you crusty bastards. And make sure you always treat yourself the way that you want to treat everybody else. No one's going to take care of you the way that you got to take care of yourself. So make sure you take care of you before you try to take care of everyone else. Because you can't fill from an empty cup. I have been Stampede. Huge shout out to the co-host, to the brother from another mother on Boss Body Podcast. My motherfucker, Trayvon, motherfuckers. Much love to you. Here is to potentially being right about some of this stuff. Fingers crossed that I am. And au revoir.